My love. Hey. Yeah. Hi. Joe. Milo. Joe. Happy Friday to you all. It's your girl, NG dollars and pounds. How are you guys? You guys should please follow me on my YouTube and my Instagram page. You guys follow me on my Instagram page. It's, what's it again? NGDP20. Make gonna follow me on. Hello. Wow. This Facebook something has changed, yo. Evening to you all. Wow. Wow, this is really nice though. This what's it called? Hello to everyone. Good evening to everyone. Evening to everyone. Please, you guys should follow me on my YouTube channel and subscribe, please, and share and like. God will bless you all. And follow me on my Instagram, NGDP20. How are you guys? How on a day? On a day, fine. Good evening to you, my dear sister. What's happening? What up? What's in the happen? Wanna thank God for today. You guys come up, let's talk. Fire burn them. Evening to you all. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share and like. And please follow me up on my Instagram, NGDP20. Evening to you all. Evening to you all. Make una come online, yo. Let's talk, yo. Let's talk. God go help every one of us. God will help every one of us. Good evening to everyone in the house. And again, happy birthday to all the February. Is it February months, people? Happy birthday. Welcome, guys. Evening, my darling. Florida. Welcome. Love you, darling, too. So how are you guys? Come, let's talk. Oh. Invite people. Invite your friends. NG dollars and pounds, she's in the house. Invite your friends. More talk, let's yarn. Thank God it's Friday. Oh. Thank God it's Friday. We need to thank God though. Because some people did not see today. So I hope you guys, when you wake up in the morning, you thank God. So let's talk, man and woman, brothers and sisters. Come out, let's talk. Things are happening, lots of things are happening in this world. God have mercy on us. God protect us. God protect us and guide us. Yeah, today we want to talk about marriage. So I want you guys to come up. Let's talk about marriage, please. Because marriage, no be one day this thing. Marriage is every day. We all learn every day, you know. No one is perfect. We all learn every day. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. Where are you guys now? Come out. Come, let's talk about marriage. Let's talk about marriage. Let's talk about violence. Let's talk about domestic violence. Let's talk about the cause of domestic violence. Let's talk. Let's talk. Good evening to you all. It's your girl, Angie Dollars and Pounds. Evening. You know, every Fridays in my house, we play music. So my children like to listen to music because they know every Fridays they go to bed late because of Saturdays. You know. So, on a feed the yes, small music for background. But if you guys can't hear me, if you want me to lower the music, then I can lower the music. It's not far from me on here. Then I can lower the music. So, make we talk, because all this domestic violence of a teen, it can't just start just like that. Something must have, prompt that violence of a teen. So please, let's talk. Because sometimes you will say men are violent, but what cause that violence? Which we know is not good for a man to raise his hand on his wife, no matter what. No matter what. Man does not have any right to lay his hand on a woman. Because it's as if by the time you lay your hand on your wife, it's as if it's your mom that you're beating. Because your wife is your mother. And same thing with the husband to the woman is the father. And sometimes again, what causes all this problem in marriage, all this violence of a thing, sometimes again because before we get married, so my darling sister, before we got married, especially we women, we pray and pray and pray. Before we got married, we go pray. In short, some of us na church now we go sleep before we get married. Evening to you, my dear sister. Before we got married, we'll go to church and sleep. We'll become holy sister. So then, by the time the brother now see us and marry us and put at home, then we forget about God. That is why you see a lot of problems in marriage. That's why you see a lot of problems. You see a lot of violence. You see a lot of, no love in the marriage. You see a lot of things will be happening because we neglect God. We don't welcome God into our marriage, because you see the thing is that when we don't put our marriage in God's hand first, things can't go well. Things don't go well. There will be problems here and there. But once we put our marriage in God's hand and we welcome God into into the house, yes, there might be misunderstanding, but it won't lead to violence. And sometimes again, can you guys hear me? Please give me thumbs up if you can hear me. Let me know, please. I hope this internet have not started doing okay. So, guys, sometimes again, the men that, beat women or hit women, some of them again is from the home they came out from. Maybe where they see where their father beats their mother. So they learn from there, they think it's good. You see, that is why I keep on saying that we women, now we have a lot of things to do. We women, we need to teach, especially our sons, how to take care of a woman, how to love a woman, how to cherish a woman. So mothers, we need to teach them. And father, you need to teach your son how to be a gentle boy, how to be because from a gentle boy, he will now become a gentleman. And a father should be a good example to the boys. To the boys. Because sometimes this violence of a thing, like I said, some of them is from the parents, where they see where their father beats their mother. So they will not think, oh, it's the right thing, that daddy is beating mommy. They don't know that it's bad. It's a bad example to the boys. To the boys, it's very bad. So that is why fathers need to show a good role, a good samples to the sons, especially the boys. to lay a foundation. God bless you, my dear sister. To lay a foundation down for the boys, that teach them how to treat a woman, how to take care of a woman. Because you see, we women, I said it from the beginning, we have problems. Women, we in short, the problems, I don't know. We got problems. So sometimes this our mouth, they run like tap, that we cannot close it. So we need to teach our sons how to be patient, how to endure. Because that's why you see some men, their weak points, that's why you see them where they hit, they can't hold it anymore, then they beat the wife, they hit the wife. Which is not good. No matter what, you don't raise your hand on a woman. And you see what I'm always saying, woman. Sometimes again, in that marriage, you see some women, they want to compete with their husband. You cannot compete with your husband. You cannot compete with your husband. Is your husband is your head. Let's say the truth. Is your husband. It is your head. You cannot compete with your husband. It better make woman come out behave like mumu. Then when you go outside, you can behave like a rash woman when anybody want to try nonsense. Because it's not right. Some women, they push the husband to the extent that they know that man is weak point. He cannot stand. At the end, he will just raise his hand. So women, you will see them and the husband, they will be having misunderstanding, and the man might be quiet. They will not push you. They will not push the husband. Push and go and, in short, hit the man. What do you want to do now? What do you want to do now? Do and do. Do it. Whatever I want to do, hit me now. Beat me now. Hit me now. Beat me now. When you are pushing a man like that, what do you think that man will do? What do you think the man will do? What do you think he's going to do? He will hit you. Because you don't come over to push him like say he's nobody. He will not hit you. You see, that's why I said in marriage is not easy. You see, this thing they call marriage is not easy. Oh, it's not for small children. Marriage is for matured mind. Marriage is not even age. Matured mind. Marriage, when you put marriage in God's hand, it goes smoothly. It goes smoothly when you put your marriage in God's hand, that God should take control, that God should give you wisdom. You see, that's why I'm always talking about wisdom. When God gives you wisdom, you will know how to handle your marriage. Even when it comes to a difficult time, you know how to handle marriage. You see some women don't know how to talk to their husband. You want to ask your husband something. You see men, no matter how small they are, how kidikete, how shorty, how dwarf, where them be, they don't like you to talk to them anyhow. They have this ego in them. So you don't raise your mouth and talk to a man anyhow. No matter how the man be, you don't raise your mouth, be talking to a man as if the man are your boy. Your husband is your husband. That man indeed respect. See, let me tell you guys, it is the way we handle our husbands. That is how the man will handle you. When you give your husband respect that he deserves, he will give you that respect. But when you come and you want to raise shoulder with your husband, you want to raise shoulder with your husband, you want to compete with him, then there's a problem. There's a problem. Marriage is not a bed of roses, man. Marriage. Marriage is not bed of roses, oh. It's not. It's not easy. That's why I said marriage is for matured minds. It's not for one tankiri. It's for matured mind. So, you woman, is the way you push your husband. You push and push when the man is so quiet. Some women, they know that because their husband don't talk. The man is always quiet. Then you now run your mouth. When you now run your mouth, they run your mouth, then you now carry your chest. What you go do me? What can you do? Hit me now, I'm here, hit me now, foolish man, hopeless man, hit me. Then when the man just give you just one, or fool, you see double, then you start screaming, shouting. Then why will you do that? You think is that the best way? No. See, in marriage, there's always misunderstanding. But it's how both of you come together at the end that matters. Anybody will tell you, say, for marriage that there is no problem, that me and my husband, we don't quarrel at all, run from that person, because that person, the marriage when maybe they adore baby that they don't talk. Because in marriage, there will be misunderstanding. That is why husband and wife need to move more closer to God. They need to move more closer to God. Hello, boy. Take that your phone inside. I'm going to play your ball. You're disturbing me. They need to move closer to God. So that, and control your sisters, so that they will, even when the problem comes, they will know how to handle it. There was one video that somebody sent to me. You guys, you know me now. People are always sending me videos. And when they send, they say, please talk about this video. That a lady went to the restaurant and met her husband with another woman. She now carried, was it hot soup or whatever, poured that hot soup on the husband. And the girlfriend was sitting down there looking at her. You see why I say some women that they don't have brain? Somebody call you, say they saw your husband in a restaurant with a woman. What are you going there to do? After doing that, now if that man still want to throw her out, that man will throw her out. She can't do nothing. She went into the restaurant and disgraced herself and disgraced her husband in the presence of the woman. And if you look at the video, even the girlfriend did not stand up from the seat. Is to tell you that, come, if you don't want that seat, and since the man put you for house, you say you don't want to sit down, Abi, then I will take that seat away from you. That is why you see a lot of women doomed because of them say, I see your husband somewhere. If you see your husband somewhere, you know, go sit down for your house, mind your own business, allow the man to come back home. Allow the man to come back home. Some women, they will do something. You will see your husband on the road, even if he's talking, you don't even know the person that he's talking to. You just go there and disgrace yourself. Just go there and disgrace yourself. You just go there and disgrace yourself. That is why I said, we women, husband and wife, need to move more closer. Need to move more closer to God. You need to move more. See, let me tell you, it is how you talk to your husband. That is how the man will treat you. If you respect the man will respect you. If you respect your husband, it will show you that respect back. Like I said from the beginning, that sometimes when you see some men violent to their wife, maybe their father was beating their mother, because it is what they see from their father. That is what they learn from them. So that is why fathers need to show a good example to their sons. You teach your son how to be a gentle boy, then before now becoming a gentleman, to respect a woman too, to take care of a woman. We know that men are not sent, but sometimes some women push their husband out. Some men are not sent, but it's still with some women push their husband out. God will give you a good husband. You now use your hand and turn the house upside down. Some men, God give you a good wife. And that man will look because, oh, my wife will not talk. My wife don't talk. So I'll do whatever I like. My dear guy, you see that your wife will not they talk. You are in big trouble, oh. I'm telling you. Because when that woman don't talk, because every time you're always doing and she doesn't talk, she's always keeping quiet. At the end, she will just use that hand and kill you. So when I'm talking, I talk vice versa. But where the problems comes more is we women. We know men, they have their own. They do have their own because they are not sent. Men do have their own because they are not sent. But it's we women that have our own plenty. Out of 100% men, it can be like 60%. But the rest, women, 80 to 85%. That is why I'm saying that men are not sent. But sometimes it's still we women that push men out. There was a day I was going, I think this husband and wife, they were having misunderstanding. And if you see the way this woman was screaming at the husband, but the husband was just quiet looking at her. So that's why I'm saying that sometimes it's not just like say, oh, women. Men too, they are not sent. But it's sometimes, again, it's we women too that push men too. Okay, look at that lady that went to restaurants and carry whatever, whether it's soup or whatever, he poured it on the man. And the girlfriend still sat down there, was still looking. She didn't even stand up. To tell you, say, man, if you don't want, I will help you and keep it. I will help you and keep it. So that is why, like when I was saying from the beginning that when we women, when we're single, in short, some of us in our church, we they go sleep, we hold God tight. But by the time we not get married, then that God that we do bring closer, then we stop calling God. Then we stop calling God. But you don't know that is when you now get married. When you are not married, that is when you need God. That is it. You over need them. Because marriage is not for small mind. Marriage is for matured mind. Because marriage is not easy. And marriage is not by force. Because yes, we are Africans. We are not Western, we are not. We are Africans. So we have to, as an African, respect our husbands. There's no way, even the woman said, some women, you can't please them. They are some, that's why I'm saying that it's vice versa. There are some women too that you can't even please them. No matter what you buy for them, they still want to do that thing that they want to do. You've never seen a woman that they will buy everything for her. She still go outside and flirt. So it's vice versa. There are still some men that the woman will turn upside down, 360 degree, 1 million degree. You go still look outside. You go still do it, look outside. So it's vice versa. But sometimes where the problem comes from more is the woman. It's the woman. How many women now you see them now? You guys, you watch videos now. You see some women now that they catch married women, they catch them for hotel with young boys. So it's vice versa. It's not that every time I come and talk about women, I mean. It's not every time I come and talk about women that men too call, men are not. No. But it's we women that we have plenty problems past men. You will see some men that they are so quiet, they don't talk. They don't even chase women. But you see, it's the wife that chases women. So it's vice versa. You will see some women that they are so quiet, they are so humble, they are everything. But the man is not satisfied. Then there's a problem. It's same thing with the woman too. It's same thing with the women too. The man will do everything, every goddamn thing. And at the end, the woman will not be satisfied. Then there's a problem. So it's vice versa. Because when some people come online, it's only women. Because it's we women that we got problem. I've seen it koro like this, when you see a woman talking to her husband anyhow, talking to her husband as if the guy is nobody. And you see some women, you see how they want to compete with their husband. Competition. Compete with a man, your husband. God said it in the Bible. When he bring Adam, come bring Eve. He said, I will bring an helper to you. God did not say, I will bring somebody that will compete with you. I'll bring an helper to you. Because some women nowadays, they feel that their husband cannot talk to them. Their husband cannot tell them what to do. Because some of them, the kind of people that they follow, the kind of friends that they have, don't listen to your husband, though. He wants to lock you. He wants to turn you to house girl. He wants to turn you to housemaid, though. And you know within yourself that your husband is not like that. Then before you know, you change hand. Then before you know, the man that was good before now start turning to the other side. Then there will be not a problem. Every marriage, there's always a problem there. There will be misunderstanding. But it's how both of you solve it that matters. So it's not just like only men. Men too get their own. Women too get their own too. But women own nine plenty pass. You will see some women, the way they talk to them, you want to ask your husband something. You are shouting at that man. You want to talk to your husband, you are shouting, talking to him as if he's nobody. How do you think that man will reply to you back? Excuse me. How do you think the man will reply to you back? If you treat your husband like a king, he will treat you like a queen. It's only when we say the man, maybe that they follow him from a village, they didn't get problem. He gets problem. So that's the thing. But once we put God in our marriage, in our relationship, things will go well. Do you know that there are some women that they even like their husband to beat them? Because sometimes you see some women, they will come out and talk, but they won't say what really happened, why that man hit them. Which we know that is not good. No matter what, a man must not raise his hand on a woman. That one, I don't even, in short, I don't even want to hear it, no matter what. But sometimes again, we should sit down and ask, what's really happen? What make this man hit you? I can never side any man that hits a woman. God forbid. But sometimes we should not hear from one side. We should hear from the other side. Because of women, now they even want their husband to hit them. Like I said, some men, their weak point. Some men, beating is their weak point, which is very, very bad. But you see, it's the woman that will push them to that extreme. Then they will now retaliate back. It's just like goats now. You they push the goat. You are pushing the goat. You they try the goat. By the time the goat now turn back and hit you, Then you not say, hey, it's a goat. Oh. But you don't forget saying that you don't they push the goat. The goat has been so quiet. But now you they push him. There was one lady that I saw today. Because I went for my class. This lady that I saw today, and God started saying something I should tell her. Do you guys know that when I was telling her that, come, woman, why are you giving your husband problem? Do you know that this woman started looking at me? She started looking at me laughing. I said, you are pushing your husband too much. And by the time when this guy go turn, now that time you can't know say, men are bad. Whereas they not going to say, now you cause the problem. This woman was looking at me. She could not say anything. I said, my dear, if you like yourself, please stop it. Stop it. Now go push her husband, go outside. Then when the vampire wait there outside, can't collect them. Now can they cry, I die no. So that is why I'm always saying that it is we, the women, sometimes that cause it. We, the women, sometimes, now we they do waiting, they cause them. So it's not that all men are men bitter. Sometimes it's we, the women. Like I said, now how a woman, it is how you, woman, treat your husband. That's how the man will answer you. How you treat your husband, then you get the results. If you treat him well, you get the well results. If you treat him bad, you see how some men, they go there buy gifts for their wife. Don't you see that and think that how come did this man bought this kind of expensive gift for his wife? The woman would have, must have been a very good wife to him, for him to buy the wife the most expensive thing. It's same thing too with a woman. When they see that this husband is so good, he's caring, is everything, then you will not see where a woman will buy a man gift. That is why I said it's vice versa. When I never see where woman they beat man, there are some women that they beat their husband. Yes. Some women too beat their husband. Some women, they turn to the man inside. And why? Sometimes when you see some women turn to man, it's either maybe the man is lazy. A lazy man that refuses to work. Then anyhow, the man treats you, you take it like that. But an hard-working man, and you the wife, you know that this your husband is trying, working hard. The best thing for you is to encourage that man, not to put the man down. Is to encourage the man, not to pull the man down. So that's why I say is vice versa. Women too, they beat man. And no one is good. Because in marriage, I believe it that once a man loves his wife, no matter what, that man will not raise his hand on his wife. Sometimes all these marriages that you see, domestic violence, this one, that one, there's no love. Because if there is love in between both of them, no matter what, that man will not raise his hand on his wife. And that woman too will not disrespect the husband. If a woman loves his husband, she will do everything for him. It's same thing with some men too. If they really, really, genuinely love their wife, you will not see them maltreat the wife or even raise their hand on that wife. Because sometimes why all these things happen when there is no love, there is no communication, and overall when they don't put God in the marriage, problem starts. Them say, cause problem. I gonna be competition, cause problem. I want to go, you don't go. This one stay, this one cause problem. Cause problem. So it's not just like men or women, both of them. Now the two parties, not one. The two, because sometimes again in marriage, when there is no communication, I don't know how they how that marriage look like. Because when husband and wife are communicating, no matter the misunderstanding, they will surely issue it out between both of them, or they will solve it out. They will use joke at the end and solve it. But when there is no communication, there is no love, then there's problem. There is what? There's problem. Voila day. So that is why men too, you need to show good example to your son. You teach them how to be a gentle, kind, and how to look after a woman, to cherish a woman. And the same thing too, women, you train your daughters how to show respect. To show respect to their husband. And to give respect to their husband. We need mothers, fathers, we need to teach our sons and our daughters how to cherish one another. Because husband and wife, they need to cherish one another. In marriage, you need to love one another, understand one another. Some women, you see, when they ask their husband something, they know their husband pockets. They know that man don't have it. Then they will start disturbing the man. You start forcing the man. Huh? You start forcing the man. You didn't give me but once your husband has said, I don't have it now, I'll give you, then you relax. Sometimes again, we women, is the tone that we use to talk to our husband. When you come with harsh voice, shouting, please, how do you want that man to answer you? And the same thing too with some men too. They look their wife like she's nobody. They look their wife like, oh, she's nobody. I will talk to her anyhow. She's my hair. I pay a bed price. I did this, I do that. You don't get sense. You need to treat your wife. Do you know the way you need to treat your wife? How you want, if you get girl, how you want that man or that boy to treat your daughter? Because as a man, if you have a daughter, you won't allow any man to touch her. You won't allow any man to talk to her anyhow. So it's same thing with your wife. So men, if you don't want any man to shout on your daughter, or to beat your daughter, or to do something terrible to your daughter, then you don't do it to your own wife. Because your wife, she's your daughter. And the same thing to the wives too, the mothers. If you don't want any girl to come and talk to your son anyhow in your presence, to treat your son anyhow as if he's mumu, is moron, then you don't do the same to your own husband too. Because your husband too is like your son. So it's vice versa. It's vice versa. Because I don't like it when I see where a man hit a woman or beat a woman, no matter what. You don't have any right to raise your hand on a woman. You don't have that right. You don't get time at all. Because when you beat a woman, you're beating your mother. It's like you're beating your own mama. Your mama will born you. It's like you're beating her. So you don't. You don't. You don't. You don't do that. Oh my God. It's simple as that. Husband and wife need to understand one another. When there is understanding, love too grows. When there's understanding, problem no dey dey. Problem, you know, dey. Then before you know, both of you become friends. You now become brothers and sisters. But sometimes when your husband is hot, you calm down. When your husband is hot, you as a woman, you calm down. And as a man, to a matured man, when you see your wife ranting her mouth, when you see her ranting her mouth, you too as a man, you calm down. If you cannot hold it anymore, you go out. You raising your hand on that woman, it no solve nothing. It no solve nothing. My dear, forget that thing, no. Black man said they beat white woman. Don't say for my koro eye. They beat them. It's vice versa. Whether you black or white, my dear, they beat them. Don't where they go beat them. They go say, go to the police. No, I love him. I don't want to go to the police. They beat them. Forget that thing. They beat them. If you don't know, you better know it now. I've seen it with my eyes where a black guy beats a white woman. They beat them. So forget that thing. It's vice versa. Whether you're white or black, they beat both parties. They beat them. Whether you're white or black, they beat. It don't happen well. It they happen till tomorrow, even now. Yes. Which we know that is not good. For sure. So forget that thing. They was them. Boza. So it's not just black men. Yes, whether you black or white, they get ego. They have it. Forget that thing. Who tell you? Who they lie to you? I don't see her for my face like this. She was even pregnant. Now I jump up with my big belly. He the man, what can far? You don't do that. Who tell you say that they beat them? Black, they beat white, beat them well. Now they never even come aside. Because you know now when they love our men like this, they love them, they love finish. They go die for the year. Who tell you? Forget that thing. So that's what I'm saying. My dear, they beat them. They give the red eye. Come turn to pink here. They beat them. Forget that way me they tell you. If you never see, no problem. But me, I've seen it. They beat. So that is why I don't like it. I don't like it. No matter what, a man must not raise his hand on a woman. No, whether white or black, they beat. Now today. So that is why I'm saying that men need to train their sons how to respect a woman. They need to train their son how to respect a woman. They need to train their son how to appreciate a woman. Because you, the wife, you are the mother to your husband. Then the husband, you are the father to your wife. That is it, my dear. When a woman give herself respect, man go give her respect. When you don't give yourself respect, how do you want that man to give you respect? You see some married women, now they even flex past single girls. A woman will be in her house, still sleeping around. For the man knows like this, they sleep around. So what are we saying? But what me, I don't like, instead of the man to beat that woman, if you're tired of the woman, uncle, auntie, it was nice doing business with you. Everybody find a way. Marriage is not do or die. You see that beating? That is what I don't like. No matter what. But sometimes it's still, like I said, it's still we women. You push a man. Because not be every man gets that matured mind inside. It's not every man. Even All these so-called, some of these pastors, some of them, do you think they don't beat their wife? But when you can't see them climb that pulpit, you can't see they don't put pancake everywhere, cover, everything cover. When I know what thing happen before they come there, maybe the man don't watch the woman slap. Then they come, you see them paint everywhere. How will you know? You will not know. But we know that that thing is not right, it's not proper. But you still see some women, they enjoy that beating. When you tell them, say, "Sir, this man they beat you, come on, dear. I love him. I love him. Oh, because I have children, so I can't leave." That's why I say to women, when this man is beating you, the man is violent. If you like yourself, oh, come on, dear. You born, leave. Because one day the man will kill you. Because you see that beating, that domestic violence, I don't like it. So it takes a matured mind, a matured man, to overlook when his wife is ranting her mouth, to just walk away. Is all these small, because a man that hits his wife, I call them small boys. They are immature. They are not matured yet. I'm telling you. But sometimes again, women, like they cause. So women, they go. So women, we have mind bold. You raise your hand and they slap a man. Your own husband, you raise your hand and slap the man. That man slap you. What did he say that man go do to you back? What do you think that man will do to you back? So if you don't want a man to hit you, please give yourself respect. Oh, they talk true. Give yourself respect. Respect yourself and respect that man. Some women, they turn their husband to mumu, houseboy. Same thing again, why you see some men too, they turn their wife to slave. So my dear, my people, it's vice versa. You treat your husband well, he treats you well. You treat your husband like king, he go treat you well like queen. If you're treating your husband like a king and he's not treating you well, that means that man is sick. That man is sick. That man is got a problem. That man has got a problem. And a man too that says that he's married to a very good wife and is not treating the wife well too. He's treating the wife as if she's nobody. Or maybe as the man is doing everything, then the woman look at the husband as if he's nobody. Then that woman too is sick. Oh, sick he gone. Oh, sick. That is why I was saying that some men are good, but is the woman that push them. See, one thing that, let me tell you, you women, anyhow you want your husband to be is in your hand, but it is how you talk to that man that matters. It is how you talk to the man that matter. If your man is Z, you can change him to A, but it is how you change him. If your husband is smoking now, for example, and you want your husband to stop smoking, you want this man to stop smoking, and you see him smoking, what will you do? If you say he's smoking, I say, Papa Kelechi, says he smoke, foolish man, hopeless man, says he smoke. Look at you, you know the shame. Please, what do you think that man? Do you think that man will listen to you? That man will not listen to you. He will look at you. He will look at you. That when you finish saying the nonsense that you want to say in your mouth, finish. That's your own cup of tea. But a reasonable man, woman that has got a voice. You know, we women, we have cool voice. We have the other madness voice. Then you see your husband smoking. There's a way you talk to the man. You go, first of all, hail the man. You praise your husband. Ha, my darling. Man, see as you dey smoke. Chai, guy. But you know that this smoking is not good, though. You know, this smoking does a lot of, spoil a lot of bad things, in your body. It's not good. And me, I want for you to last for me. Me, I don't want to make you die quick, oh. Papa Kelechi. You know you're my darling, my guy, my king. Hello, excuse me. When you talk to a man like that man will drop that cigarette. He won't smoke it again. So that's why I'm saying that sometimes it's the way we women talk to our husband. It is where we women talk to our husband. If you talk to your husband anyhow, like houseboy, like he's nobody, he need to go answer you like you are nobody now. But when you talk to him like you give him his respect, you too, you will get your own respect. So let the truth be told. So sometimes it's some women that cause problems in the family. When you don't respect your husband, how do you want your daughter to respect any man that comes away? It's same thing with the man too. When you too, the man, don't respect your wife, how do you want your son to show his wife respect? Huh? Some women, you want to ask your husband something. I want this. Papa Emeka, I want you to buy me this thing. I want it to. I want that this thing so day so time. Who they talk to? Are you talking to your houseboy? But when you meet your husband, you know that you want something from him. You start to praise the guy. My darling husband. I know that you've worked so much. You're a man, no. You have worked so hard. I know it's not easy. But my darling, I want to ask you something. If you don't have it, no problem. But for you to just keep it in your mind, please, I want this. My dear, even if the man no get that money, you'll go look for him. That man will go and look for money to get that thing for you. It's the way we approach one another. And you see some men too. You want to ask your wife something, or you want your wife to do something for you. You don't just call her like you treat her like as if she's nobody. No, you need to praise her too. Hi, my darling, beautiful wife, my one and only. Hi, the mother of my children. When you don't hail her like that, her mind don dey sweet, all the hair waiting for her body don dey rise. All the hair waiting for your wife body, everywhere don dey rise. Then ask her, then she will do it. It's just understanding. Husband and wife need to understand one another. Husband and wife need to understand one another. Una need to compromise. See, men, let me tell you guys, men. Not be every time I'm the man. It's not every time I'm the man, no. See, let me tell you, guy. When you reach house, a matured mind, man way matured, he go know say once he reach house, in wife na be madam. Then when he reach outside, is the oga. Then when he reach house, your wife na your madam. It's same thing with the woman too. When you are outside, you can do whatever you want to do. But when you are inside, your husband is your oga too. So both of you need to work hand in hand. You need to work hand in hand. So you understand. I'm reading what people are writing. That is why I said, Susan, that the man has got problem. Because see, let me tell you guys, in marriage, when you are trying something, like I said, first is your approach, is the way you talk to that man. If you are the woman, you're trying to change your husband. You're trying to talk to him in a very smooth way, in a very calm way, as a good wife. And the man refused to listen. Sit that man down and ask him, is there any problem? Have I done anything wrong? That whenever I'm talking to you, I'm trying to make this marriage work. It's not working. Have I done anything wrong? Then if the man say no, you've not done anything wrong, then that means, you see that marriage, it don't finish. There's no more love. Because if you love your wife, when she's talking to you and you know that talk is for better for both of you, if you love that your wife, you will listen. You will listen. It's same thing with the woman. You will what? Listen. But when the man refuses to listen and you try to sit the man down and ask him a question, that what is the problem, in a very polite way, and that man still strong head, like say nothing, then you should know that there is no more love in between both of you. Love don't travel, it don't disappear. The love waiting, it don't do waiting, it don't disappear. It don't disappear. But when that man too is talking to his wife and is behaving to a good man, is responsible, is doing everything, and he tries to talk to his wife, try to like make things good or better, and the wife refuses to listen, you sit your wife down, you try to talk to her, she's there's no love. There's no more love. Love don't work. That's where problem comes. Excuse me, because when there is love in the marriage, things, even at the difficult time, that marriage must surely work out. But when there is no love, no matter you force that marriage, it can't work out. The next person, because when one is trying to, when two parties, one is trying, and the other one is not even coming up, doing nothing, my dear, that is no more marriage. There's no more love there. Let's say the truth. There's no more love. There's no more love. Because in two parties, husband and wife, both of you is to bring the best in one, in one of you, to bring the best out. You bring the best out of the wife to bring the best out of the husband. Is to work together, not one person. Marriage is two, both of you, not one person. Because when one person is trying to make the marriage, or trying to make the marriage work, and the other one is not even coming up, is not even doing nothing, then that is it. You cannot force it. You can't force it. You cannot force it. So that is why both parties, in short, both of husband and wife, they need to understand each other. Husband and wife, first of all, should not even come husband and wife first. Both of you should come as friend. Then friend, then brother and sister. Friends, they will do gay. They will quarrel, they will come together, laugh together. Then, when it now brother and sister join, brother and sister, they quarrel now, but you see them come together, laugh, Then, father and mother, Father and mother too, they quarrel, but you see them come together again because there's love, there's understanding. Then at the end, you call yourself husband and wife. You see how that marriage will go well. When you put out of all, then you put God first inside. Then you see how the marriage will go. But when the other party is not listening, the other one too is not listening, there's no love, nothing is happening there. You cannot force it. You are forcing somebody to love you back. It can't work. Kole work. Kole work. Kole work, my people. Kole work, yo. And you see some women, the respect that they give to the pastors, the respect that you see some women, you see some married women, you see them, they put them 2 kneels, kneel down for them pastor, but your own husband, you cannot kneel down for your husband. You will see some women, they respect they respect the pastor, they carry the pastor as God. But the man will put you for house, your husband, you are not giving him that respect. You are not showing him that respect. You are not even, please, how do you want that man to treat you, please? But once they see the pastor, hey, daddy, welcome, sir. And daddy, you start then you see them moving. Hey, daddy, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. They never even call them, don't tears. You are respecting, some women respect their own pastors past their own husband. How do you think that house, there will be peace there? When you respect your own, you respect pastor past your own husband. Your husband is your God. Your husband is your king. This Western world of 18 don't destroy a lot of things. Your husband is your king. Your husband is your Lord. Your husband is your king. It's just as simple as that. It's just as what? Simple as that. Your husband is your king. When you give so much respect to your pastor than your husband, what do you think that's the meaning of that? In short, I don't even know what to say anymore. God even talk him. Your husband is your king. You give your husband respect. So you want to tell me that, okay, for example now, okay, let me ask you guys a question. Women, please write down and answer me, please. So when your papa come now, your father now come to visit you, then your husband is there, then you are serving food. Please, who are you going to serve food first? Is it your husband or your father? Please, women, Mokuna, answer me. Please write it down so that I can see. When your father comes to visit you and your husband is there and you are serving food, who do you serve first? Is it your husband or your father? Can you guys hear me? This internet is full. Can you guys hear me? Women, please. When your father, your papa will born you, and your husband, your father came to visit you, and your husband too is there, and you finish preparing your food, who do you serve first? Is it your father or your husband? God bless you, Jennifer. That's a smart one. Who else again, please? Hey, Chloe. Maria say father. Chinwe say husband. I want more people to write, please. Good, Peter. Dorothy, smart one. Very good. Helen, smart one. Latoya, your father. Oh my God. You see where problems are coming? You see why I said some women, you see why I said some women cause problem in the family? Okay, I'm listening. That is when your husband tell you. Okay. Okay, Terry, that's good. Uh-huh. That's good. Oh God. See, let me tell you guys. You see, when I'm talking, when I say, oh, that's good, Obinna. You see, when I say, when I talk, when some people say, why is it that it's only women, women, women? What about men? Why is it that it's only women, women? What about men? Do you see why? Why I say some women cause problem? Good, Sandra. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. EB. Good one. Good one. Do you see why I was telling you? Good, Miss. Yeah, Mike, good. Now, if anyone, what I'm asking is, if your father is around and your husband too is there, and you finish cooking, you want to serve the food, who do you serve first? Is it your father or your mother? I mean, or your husband? Priceless. That's good. Good one. So I want to know. I want to know, please. Oh, can you guys hear me? Because I hope this what's it called? Internet is not. So some ladies say, sorry guys, I'm trying to just. Can you guys hear me? Sorry guys, I just put my what's it called charger. Jennifer, yes, that is if your husband said it. Yes, you can. The Lord God will help us. That's why I say this Western world have destroyed a lot of homes. Okay. Okay, so let me come in now. Uh no, Faith. No, 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 no. Okay, let me come in, guys. If my father, I don't have. My father is gone. But the best thing is to serve your husband first. Even some fathers, if you want to serve them first, a real father, whether they call papa, huh? If he's sitting on that dining table and you want to serve him first, not your own husband first, he will tell you that no, serve your husband first before me. That is a real father. That is a good father. Let me tell you guys. But when is there, it's your husband that you should serve first before your father. Because it's your husband. It's your husband that is your head. Your father is your father. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. It's only when your husband I say, oh no, serve your daddy first, then you can now do that. But it's your husband that you serve first before your father. That's it. That's why I say, you see some women, they are the cause of the problems in the house. Because once you don't respect your husband, then he cannot respect you. It's some men too, they cause, you see some men too, they talk like women. There are some men too, they talk cha like women. Some men, they will be say that they talk past women. They talk past women. Such men, when I see that, they say, no, they're different from women. So, the first thing is your husband you serve first before your father. A real father, as you want to carry the food, one put for your friend, he go say, no, serve your husband first. Now they call real papa. Papa, what they call papa? Because I will serve my husband first before my father. Then it's only when my husband say, no, dear, serve your father first. Then you can do that. My dear Celestina, yeah, that's to you. You disagree. Good for you. If you want to serve your father first, then you serve your husband second. That one is up to you. I don't know where I don't know where you come from, but to me, I know that you serve your husband first before your father, because your papa now visit, you come visit, you go, but your husband is there, the head is there, so you should be the one. It's only when your husband say serve your father first, then you serve him. But a father, when they call papa, if you want to serve him first, he will say no, go and serve your husband first, then you not serve me. That's the thing. My dear, there are some men that they talk like women, that even the woman don't even talk. Now then you will see them talk. So that's why I say it's in the man and it's in the woman. It's just like the ways you see some men, they beat their wife. Some women too, they beat their husband. Which we know that is not even good. No one good. Because if you say you love this person, you cherish this person, oh, this person is my life, oh, this person is my this, you cannot put your hand on that person. You cannot put your hand on that person. It's only when you don't love that person, now you go raise hand. Because any man will beat his wife, you no love her. That is my own. Because if you love that your wife, that day that you are getting married to her, I love you from head to toe. I can even lick your I can hit your poo. I can do this and I can do, and at the end you raise your hand and beat that woman. You don't love that your wife, no matter what. Even if the woman, the best thing is for you to take your key, leave the house for her. Make only and they talk to ghosts. Make only and they talk to the wall of the house. Make only and they talk to the house. No, Jennifer, you don't say that. Your husband come first. Your husband come first. Yes, we know say that papa na him bring you comeward. But once you come, your husband. So you are telling me now, okay, let me ask now. You know there are some people where they know pass you. I mean, some people where they know pass me where they, you know, me, I'm learning. Yeah, we all learn every day. So are you telling me now that if your pastor now come to visit you, so you are telling me now that you serve your pastor first before your husband? Oh yeah, let's ask now. Why is this thing coming up? Okay, now. Okay, let's talk now. I want to ask women a question now. Please, if your pastor come and visit you and you want to serve food, is it your pastor that you will serve first or your husband? Please, let's talk this one now. Oh yeah, over to the women. There are some smart women here, very modern, intelligent. Oh yeah, please. Is it your pastor first or your husband? Let's talk, please. If your pastor come to visit you now and you want to serve food, is it your pastor that you give food first or your husband? Intelligent women, please come out. Let's talk. Who do you serve first? Some women need to go back to the mother, make them go collect full-time training. Some women need to go back to the mother's house and go and learn more. Okay. You see why I say, you see some women, they cherish the pastor more than their own husband. Then pastor first, more than their own husband. It's like I said, it's only when your husband say, okay, serve the pastor, then you can serve. Pastor, come my house now, if you like. Unless say maybe my husband is not ready to eat then. But when I'm serving both of them, my husband comes first. He comes first. He comes first before that man of God. That is what I'm saying, goodness. If your husband say, go ahead and go and serve the pastor first before me, then you can do that. Some women say yes, so they will serve the pastor, is a visitor. You know, the best thing for you, not even give your husband nothing self. Not give him anything. Just pack everything. In short, pack your load, pack everything, go and live in your pastor's house, become the second wife. You see why I say when I'm doing video, when I said, you see, sometimes it's we women that cause a lot of problem in the house. We women cause problems in the house. You see why I'm saying it? When you carry another man up, come put your husband down below. How do you think that marriage will look like? Like I said, you see some women, the pastor na their life. The pastor is overall. The pastor is everything to them. But their husband is nobody. They will need them for the pastor. They will call them pastor. Sir, yes, sir. Okay, sir. But their own husband is, hey, your food there now. Go and carry your food. Go and carry your food. Now they will tell the husband, why are you disturbing me? But when pastor call, only the pastor never fool. You see the women jumping, flying up and down. But your own husband, you are not jumping, flying. Your husband that you're supposed to be showing love, care, everything to, you are not doing it. You are doing it to somebody else's husband. How do you want that marriage to look like? I just asked a simple question now. Now some women with the get sense, where they really say yes, they are well trained. Now they answer the correct answer. And some guys too here, they answer the correct answer that they will serve their wife first before any other person. Huh? That is why I keep on saying it. It is how we women, it is how we treat our husband. You treat them well, they treat you well. You disrespect them, they give it to you back. They give it to you back. That is what I'm saying. They call the pastor daddy. You go wait, I make I call you daddy. As in Guinea, are you my father? Huh? You call your own pastor daddy, father, yes sir. Oh, even as they talk to, they can't even look at the pastor's face to face. They can't talk, they can't look at the pastor's face and talk. The head go come down. That is, they give the pastor full respect and regard as King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Even God said, they don't even give God that attention. They don't even give God that attention whether they give to pastor, just a human being. The way you treat your pastor, the way you show love to your pastor, the way you give that man respect, the way you give that your pastor everything. If you are doing the same to your husband, you are doing all this to your husband, please, how you want tell me say that marriage no go sweet? I don't talk any man when woman they do everything for, and the man no see they satisfied. That man is cursed. They don't swear for the man. They pursue the man from village where no know. We need cure. It's just like when I did the other video, was it on Monday, when somebody was telling me that before I start talking, I should go and remove my hearing. I asked the person, who are you to come and tell me what to do, what to wear? Even pastor, my pastor cannot even tell me what to do or what to wear. My pastor cannot tell me what to wear. My pastor Kuku know the kind of person who I be. He cannot tell me what to wear. He cannot tell me what to do. The only person that is God final say, apart from God, is my husband. Nobody else. What? They never even born the person away. But some women, they don't treat their husband that way. It is what the pastor says. Naima, I'll go follow. Anything when my husband talk, na your own business. So you cannot face your pastor. You cannot even look at his face when he's talking to you. But your own husband, you go face and face to face, even holding cloth, hold and tight. Today, if you don't beat me, God go punish you, foolish man, hopeless man, useless man. You are cursing your husband. You don't say that yourself in the curse. You see why some marriages no they go well? Because when you the woman, you don't use your mouth curse. And when you use your mouth curse, now they happen. It's just as simple as that. Some women might not take it truth. That's their own business. It no concern me. The truth has to be said. I see me, I don't judge you one side. I say is man or woman. Man or woman. Man or woman. Because you man from outside, if I tint my hair green, blue, is none of your business. The only person business is my husband. If my husband say, if my husband not talk nothing, who are you to come and tell me? Even you, the pastor, if I enter your church and I carry green hair, you tell me, say, Kina, say, Zegobe, guy, see ya, bye. The only person that should have final say, apart from God that create you, is your husband, not your pastor. The only thing that the pastor is there is to guide you in a spiritual line, not a physical line. A spiritual line. That is what pastors are there for. To guide you in the spiritual way. In by, okay, you need to put, if you are what? You need, the only way a pastor, the only thing a pastor can do is to put you in a straight line of praying and teaching you like how to be a good wife, how to be a good mother, how to pray in a spiritual, in a spiritual way, not physical. Physical, that one, that's the husband's zone. It's just as simple as that. It's so simple. I don't know why some of you have problems. Because when the husband respecting wife too respect the husband, problem no the day. When both of you have understanding, there's no problem. It's only when the other one is doing as if it's too much or she's too much, then problem come. Problem come. And when two parties, you put, both of you wake up in the morning, you pray together. Even if it's 5 minutes. Even if it's 5 minutes, Mr. Charles, I don't know where you're from. I don't understand what you're saying. You cannot come and tell me what to wear or what not to wear. So make you hear that one. I'm just reading what people are writing here. So as I was saying, my people, huh? When you carry your pastor like heaven and earth, then the man wey marry you put you for house, you look am like boy, you look am as house boy. Please, what will be the outcome? When you disrespect your husband, but you respect your pastor. The only thing a pastor can do to you is to show you the spiritual way, to lead you the right way, how to pray, how to be a good mother, and how to be a good wife. It's just as simple as that. Just as simple. Some of you that don't understand my English, maybe not think na French, now they speak, I've been at Chinese. Just share Apple. Get out from my my video. It is my video. You can go and do your own video. Go and do your own video. Miss Sky, I've been a moon. I've been an what's it called? I don't know what your name is called. Please erase yourself out of my video. And I know, please erase yourself out. Because even your writing self, I don't know if you are writing what's it called, back. Yeah, maybe your pen is going back. So please, if you don't understand what I'm saying, maybe to you in your ear it sounds like French. Please just leave my what's it called, my video. Leave. Whoa, it's not by force. As I was saying, my wonderful people, sometimes you ignore the dog that is barking. It's not every dog that bark that you answer. Sometimes you ignore them. Some dogs, whether they bark, whoo, you leave them, you don't answer them. As the wife, you need to respect your husband. Husband to need to respect his wife, because your wife is your mother. It's same thing with the woman. Your husband is your father. Both parties need to come together and compromise. Sometimes you might be talking to your, sometimes, you know, we women, men, we like to talk. Sometimes just listen. Just listen. Just what? Listen. It's not like every time when the woman, sometimes just listen, just be quiet. And same thing too with the woman. When you see that your husband, you too, just do what? Listen. And you beg God for what? Wisdom. Once you beg God for wisdom, no matter how the challenges, you know how to handle it. Once God gives you wisdom, any challenge that is coming from left, right, side, center, you know how to do, you know how to what? Handle that challenge. But as a woman, if you don't have that wisdom, you don't have that understanding, that's where problem comes in. Same thing with the man too. It takes a matured mind as a man to even carry woman, bring inside and say, this is my wife. You must be ready as a man. You need to have that matured mind, because you should know that, you see, we women, they talk past our mouth. Our mouth, they boil. So as a man that has got a matured mind, no matter what, that woman, you will not raise your hand on her. You just do what? You just walk away. You just do what? You just walk away. Because you raising your hand on that woman, it won't solve nothing. You are even disrespecting yourself more. But as a woman too, you must not, like, you want to compete with your husband. It's not done, my people. Then you don't compete with your husband. You don't compete with your husband. You don't. Give him his respect. Give him his respect. Him too will give you your own respect. When two parties, they respect each other, and they put, like I said, they put God first in everything they are doing, problem no go there. Problem no go there. But once a woman, you don't give yourself respect, you carry your own pastor. You don't even know what they happen for in your own house. You don't even know how he treats his own wife. Now when they can't enter church, you not see the wife. You don't even know what is happening. You don't even know what the wife is going through. That man of God that you are carrying him like your king, like your distant. You don't know. But if you give all that respect that you are giving to your pastor, you give it to your husband, there will be no problem. Your husband is your crown. What it make when you don't marry? When you don't marry, when you go out, people call you madam. You think madam is for Kenny? It's because you're a married woman. Man put you for house. You be madam. So it's your crown. It's your crown. It's your crown. Someone could they talk true. As whenever I'm doing video, people that cannot withstand the truth, that cannot take it, you don't bother coming. Don't bother come and drag yourself here. Come and drag yourself like rag. Don't bother coming to my video. It's not by force. Like I said, my video is not for everybody. Some people come and they won't be like as if they are so gullible. Now they know God. For you read your Bible where? They are doing as if now they born Jesus. Are you born now? You think it's to cover your head from up, reach down. You are born twice. You think it's by that? Go and check the heart. If God open your inner eye, if God open your inner eye to show you, see those people that you see them, they cover from head, reach down. You say, I don't make makeup, I don't do this. If God open your inner eye and show them the heart, you will, in short, you will forget your slippers and run away. Do you think it's by that? If God is looking at what we wear, anything, you think God will just see a madman on the road and speak through that man? Huh? What did God said? He said, even if in children them not doing work, he go raise stone. So he can use anybody. He look at your heart. They come, they do like saying that they know God pass. But fools them. I want to come and tell me, don't come my video, come and tell me what to do or what not to. Who are you to come and tell me? Who born you? Come and tell me what to do. You mad. They crazy. I mean, forget your sense for us. Don't try me. Oh. So any man that beats his wife, if they beat his mama, is not done. It's not good. You don't beat a woman. You don't. You don't try it. It's not good at all. Make we dey talk. Any man where they beat in wife, how do you want to prosper? How do you want to prosper? It's not good. Can't beat and finish now. Not say sorry. Sorry for what? If you love that woman, you will not raise your hand on her. You will not. And you two women, if you say you love your husband, you will not disrespect him. You will not carry another man high and bring your own husband low. You will not do that. Because if you disrespect your husband, that shows that you don't love him. You don't care about him. You don't. So your husband come first before any other person. Your husband come first before any other person. Your husband come first. Won't leave matter for Mataya Biko. Eh? If that pastor wife tell you waiting high they see, can you withstand it? That you're prostrating, carry your life, give them. When that's your, in short, that's your life, everything, all your time, your attention that you're giving that man. Okay, more leave husband now. Do you give all those attention to Father who art in heaven? Do you give that your attention, that respect, everything that you give to that pastor because you carry pastor as your king, as your Lord? Do you give that attention, everything to your God? Do you give God that time? Do you give God that attention, that respect, everything? Do you give it to God? Do you? So your pastor is just you. Pastor, not the same thing with you. So your husband should come first. Your husband should come first before any other person. If you like, take it, don't take it. That's your own business. It's how you treat your husband, and say he go treat you. And the same thing with you men too. It's how you treat your wife. That is how she too will treat you. It's vice versa. Treat your wife like queen. If you like, give her 20 pounds. Give her 1,000 naira. She will cook you the best soup. You no go even know how the remaining change take join them. She will cook well for you. Do you well. You treat your wife like queen. You treat your wife the way you treat your mother. And you treat your own wife too like that. You will see how marriage too will go well. You to the wife. The way you treat your father. You treat my daddy, your father. That's your power born you. Because now they call pastor your papa. Your father that brought you into the world. The way you love your father. The way you treat your father. You treat your husband like that. Why marriage no go sweet? Marriage will sweet. When your husband tell you say yes, you are telling him no. Please, how do you want the marriage to? Even if you don't agree with your husband that yes, there's a way you place the matter with him in a very soft tone. The man will listen to you. Sometimes you see where some women, they don't use juju for their husband though. But it's the way they handle the man. People will not think they're using juju. Everything not be juju. But now the way they treat that man. Men are like this easy. If you know how to treat your husband. No show say you too gigi. Now your gra grow. Do it outside. When you are not in, you don't enter. It's your boss. Same thing with the man too. You do your gra outside. When you are in, your wife is your boss. You guys turn to small begin like, you know, when children then they play. That is how husband and wife should be. Children playing together. Not every time fighting like cat and rat. Guys, you quarrel at night at the bed. You settle it. That is how God wants it. It's not every time they fight. Neighbors no say they don't start to see them. They don't start. And children are there watching. Children are there watching instead of children to be learning. We've never seen daddy and mommy quarrel one time for one day. We've never. That is what children should be hearing or saying. Not every time mommy and daddy they've started fighting. Some go throw bottle glass. This one. What do you want those children? What do you want them to learn? So fathers, show good example to your sons. Show it. Same thing with women. Show good example to your daughters. Once your daughters see that, oh, mom is always giving daddy respect, mom is always showing daddy love, they will do the same thing to their own husbands. Same thing with the men too. When the sons start seeing the father showing mommy love, showing mommy care, showing mommy everything, they will do the same thing too to their own wife. It's simple. I don't know when they allow make Satan all this stupid excuse me, them say all this rubbish and nonsense set of people that don't have work to come and destroy your marriage. If they see your husband with another woman, I tell them say thank you, well done. May go a song. At least no can come out for you. Huh? Don't go and be disgracing yourself like that video. Imagine. Don't go and be disgracing yourself. You see some women, you see your woman and your husband in this house, you start disgracing yourself, shouting. Don't you know it's yourself that you're disgracing? There's another video again. These ones are matured women fighting. I catch you with my husband, but before you know, they naked one another on the streets. Ha! I don't know. What will happen now? And especially all those women that they think they know too much. They know too much. They know more than knowing. God will help you guys. Where are my people for the people, Joe? Let your husband come first. Even your sons, you say men have it good. That's what God creates them. That's how God creates men. It's in them. If you have a son, just if you're outside with your son, and maybe a little maybe he misbehave a little, and you talk to him present of, watch his face. That's what God do them. They have it in them. They have it in them. So you show them respect, they give you respect. Men too, you show your wife respect, your wife to give it back. You don't treat your wife like slave. Your wife is your wife. She's your life. She's your mother. She's your sister. She's your friend. She's your everything. Likewise, the man too. Your husband is your brother, is your father, is your friend. When you people put God, both of you come together, you pray together, communication, you communicate. Sometimes when you're bored, call your husband. If not joke, you guys talk. Talk. So that I call your husband on phone, man, guy, I just want to hear that your voice. Let me just hear your voice. Talk to one another. Husband and wife, they quarrel. But that very day, you settle it. Which marriage? Anybody that comes to you and tell you that, oh, my marriage, we don't quarrel, we don't do, run from that person. Because you misunderstand to understand one another, and each other. It's just as simple as that. You pray for your husband, pray for him. Pray. Pray for your husband. There's nothing prayer cannot do. Pray for him. Husband, you too, learn how to pray. Husband, you too, you pray for your wife. If your wife is not understanding, pray to God. God, please help my wife to understand. It's same thing with the woman too. God, please help my husband to understand. What is wrong with you people? Every time person will see road, you open, you see a man cutlass a woman. Who give you that audacity? Who give you that right to use cutlass on that woman, to beat the woman? Who give you that right? Huh? Who give you that right? Will you like a man to beat your daughter? Will you like a man to beat your daughter or to talk to your daughter anyhow or slap your daughter? Will you like it as you, the father, the husband? Will you like it? Then you don't do that to somebody else's daughter, because that's somebody's daughter. You cutlass, you beat. To say day for law, wala, you touch your wife, you beat her like you're in trouble. You don't. You don't. You don't do that. You don't beat your wife, you don't touch her. Even if you hold your claw like, just remove that hand, give us space. Let her be the only one to sit in the house. Go out. Go out. Leave her alone. Now she go talk, now she go tire. When she call you, don't pick the phone. That's the biggest punishment. She cook, you don't eat it. You give her that punishment than for you to raise your hand on her. That's the most painful thing, let me tell you, men. When you don't eat our food after we sweat finish, you don't eat it. We call you, don't answer. That's the punishment you can give a woman than you raising your hand on her. You beating that woman, you think you're a man. You're not a man. You're not a man. You be small boy, you're a coward. It's just simple as that. You don't. You don't. Nobody give you that right. When the father of the girl was giving his daughter, he didn't say, take my daughter, go and cutlass her. Or go and kill her for me. You don't do that. If you're tired of the marriage, you tell the woman, marriage not be by force. It's not by force. It's not by force. Now you killing that woman, beating that woman as if she's I don't even know. Because slave, we don't use that slave too much. Where we say it's not even kine again. Huh? You don't do that. You don't do that. If you don't want any man to beat, even there are some men there are some useless men. You go for her, beat her. Stupid men. You see men like that, they can't fight their own fellow men. No. Any man that beats woman, put them for ring now with another man. Even you, the wife, say if you go beg, say me they no kill your husband. I'm telling you guys, it's not right. You don't beat your wife. It's not right. And you too, we women too. You should learn how to talk. Learn how to talk. You too, you don't talk to your husband anyhow, as if he's nobody. You don't carry another man up. Treat your pastor like king. Then treat your husband as if it doesn't exist. You don't do that. You don't. Your husband come first before any other person. Before anybody, your husband come first. It is what your husband say you follow, not what anybody say. It is what your husband, now he come pay for your head. Now he come carry you come up for your parents' house. He is the one that you should listen to. Nobody else. Nobody else. And you see those men again that you know that your wife is this business, she like business, she's doing business, and because now you now got married to her, then you now want to like pull her out. No, you don't do that. You encourage your wife. If you know that this is what your wife like, and she enjoy it, you encourage her. You don't pull her down. You don't tell her not to do it. You don't tell her, don't do it. No. You encourage her. See, people understand marriage. If you understand marriage, there's no problem. I'm telling you guys. You encourage one another. You elevate one another. And where you will draw the rule, the line. Husband must not abuse your wife's parents. Likewise, the wife too must not abuse your husband's parents. You don't disrespect. Husband must not disrespect the wife's parents. Same thing to the wife. You must not disrespect your husband's parents. That thing is not good. If you and your husband have misunderstanding, both of you can abuse one another, but you don't bring your parents into it. You don't. Husband, you don't do that. Wife too, you don't do that. Don't say because you have college, then you start cursing your wife family. You start cursing them. Look at your family. Useless set of people. You don't do that. You don't bring your wife family into your own problem. And likewise to the woman too, you don't bring your husband's family into when you guys are having misunderstanding. You don't do that. You guys should draw the line. You leave the parents, the family people alone. Face both of you. It's not right. It's not good. Disrespecting one another. It's not good. So all these tiny things that is not even supposed to cause, like I said in one of my videos, if your husband is misbehaving, there's a way you talk to him. This marriage of 18 is not one person, it's both of you. Even a madman on the street, if you won't catch him, your voice must be very low. That's what they do for Bodo Ibo. They don't say they crazy. They know Concon they do, hey, who, ha, hey. Because they know that once they do that, that madman, that anger in him will rise more. So they will come with a very soft tone. The guys have not know when they tire. Simple as that. It's simple as that. Simple as that. Huh? And you see some women again, they look at it. Yes, it's good to do business. It's good to do, you want to be a career. There's no problem. But when it comes to your own this thing, don't joke with it. Let it come first. When it comes to your family, your husband and your children, don't say I neglect it. Please. You can look for something to do, Joe. You can look for something to eat now. When you don't have time for that man, what do you think that man will do? Every time you don't have time for that man. Every time that the man wants to touch you, you are tired. Every time the man wants to touch you, oh please, I'm tired. Please, I don't have that time. I'm tired. Please. Every time. What do you think that man will do at the end? Well, see, let's talk to ourselves. What do you think that man will do at the end? So sometimes your family should come first. Likewise, the man too. Your family, your wife and your children should come first. Your wife and your children should come first. Not your family. Because again, where problem comes again, you see some men, they will even neglect their wife and the children. They face their own family, in papa, in mama, in brothers and sisters. No. Your wife, your children should come first. Then the remaining thing we can't get, then you cannot pass it to your families then. It's simple. It's just simple. Because it's all these kind of things. That's what cause problems. You see some men, they will just neglect their wife and the children. And the children. Then the family. I'm telling you guys. And the children, and they just face the family, which is not right. It's not right at all. Your wife, your children should come first before your family, your outside family. Because your family now, once a man is married, your family is your wife and your children first. Likewise, the woman too. Your husband, your children should come first before your other family, because they are your family first. It's just simple. Because you see some men, they'll first of all answer them brothers, answer their sister, answer papa, answer mama, answer before you now say the menu. No, it's not done that way. Your wife, your children should come first before any other person. It's as simple as that. And sometimes we women sometimes behave like girlfriend. Sometimes you behave like girlfriend. You know, then now when your husband they pursue you, you want to do everything, say you must marry me. Then when you're a girlfriend, so you behave like girlfriend too. You do everything for him. It's same thing with the man too. When you know say I love this girl, Toritola, this girl, she's my this. You do want to do everything that this girl must marry me. You too, you behave like a boyfriend too. That you want to do everything that you know that you love. You want the same thing too to your wife. It's just as simple as that. So both of you should come first. Husband should come first. Wife should come first. Then children follow. Because when children see that daddy and mommy, they're always happy. It's not that daddy and mommy don't have misunderstanding. They do. But you see them, they're always happy together. Then those children, you see them, they will be so good with the academic. They will be so good in everything that they are doing. Because daddy and mommy is always happy. No marriage sweet, no marriage easy. But it's how you handle your marriage at the end that matters. That's just it. That's just it, my people. It's simple as that. There is no this thing. You put God first in your marriage. You understand one another. Understand one another. Love grows. And trust too. You can't just see somebody say, I trust you. Now lie. Trust self now grow. You need to they know the person. At least still need to know that person before you say, okay, I can trust this person. But the most important key is communication and understanding. Then the rest follow. The rest follow. So we say love, and love grows. And they tell you, love do it in love, they grow. Because once a woman see that, oh, this man is always there, he's always looking after me, even if you don't love that man before, but because of his showing care, he's showing everything, that love go start to grow in that woman. Because of that man is showing love to her. Do you guys feel me? My people. My people for the people. Please share. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll put it on the wall, please. And follow me on my Instagram, NGDP20. So you guys, are you listening? Are you hearing me? Are you guys hearing me? All right, my lovely people. It was nice talking to you guys. So please share this video. It's about marriage. It's about marriage, please. We should put God first. We'll put our marriage in God's hand. Because marriage not be for small. Marriage is for matured mind. I'm reading what you know, is simple and easy. Marriage, just understand. Communication. That's it. Once the two parties understand one another. That's Abio, my dear. One husband go Catholic, the other one go which one? Pentecostal. Baba, not be small confusion, no. That's why I said husband and wife, they need to become one. They need to become friends. Then both of you need to go to the same church. How can you be going different? You see some husband and wife, they go church together. You see them sit down separately. And they look, say, I don't understand. How that marriage they take? I don't understand. Husband and wife should go to same church, not different church. The same church. If the husband say, let's go to this church, follow your husband. Even if you're going to other churches, just follow your husband. If you even want your husband to follow you to your own church, there's a way you go twink him. In a very polite way. Before you know, the man don't carry Bible, don't follow you go church. He don't follow you go church. He don't follow you go church. I don't understand this. What's it called? They receive an invitation to join your broadcast. What does that mean? Is it they come at video line? I don't understand. So as I was saying, my people, you don't go to different churches. Husband and wife should go to same church together. Sit together. Not husband sit down for back, wife sit down for front. I don't understand. I don't know what the children are learning from them. I don't know. Because whatever we do, children, they are watching. That they watch. They are watching. They are watching. Sorry, please, my people, I don't understand this. When I said somebody want to join me, how do I do it? What do they mean by add? Okay, so I'll put add. Does that mean I don't know. I don't understand this. So as I was saying, my people, you know, it's easy. It
Hello.
just understand other. Hello. Oh, is my first time? I don't understand this. Oh, it went off. Okay. Who is this one? So that's it, my people. It's just as simple.
My sister.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. It's my first time.
Me and my wife, we are watching your live video.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy. I'm so glad for all the things you are saying.
Thank you. God bless you. Where's your wife?
My wife is here.
Why is she so dark? I'm not seeing light. Are you people on the bed already?
Here in Malaysia is 4 a.m.
Oh my God. You see how wonderful God is? You see how wonderful God is? Imagine here in London, it's 8 o'clock. God is powerful and you guys are not sleeping.
This is my wife. Let me say hi.
Hello, pretty.
See my daughter. My daughter also sleeping.
By this time, is she sleeping? Is she sleeping?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a pretty wife, oh.
You know,
so do you want to say something? Yeah, I'm listening.
I really enjoy your
David, you need to show your face. You're seeing my face. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, my
I
brother. God
understand.
bless you. Oh, wow. She's so pretty. You see?
The-
And your husband too is handsome. Look at the pretty, pretty girl. Oh, she's so pretty. Please let her sleep. Oh, please take her face out. All this,
Yeah, what I want
and she
to
not
say
see
is
that
that
pretty girl.
God will bless you for the marriage of nowadays. Some people don't really
It's
understand what marriage
terrible.
is all about.
I'm
You
telling you, my
understand?
brother.
So what I want to say is that marriage is all about understanding.
That's
And
it.
anybody that will tell you that husband and wife they never quarrel, the person is deceiving you. You
I said the
understand?
person is doll baby. Like, all this toy that they don't talk. I'm listening, my brother.
Exactly. So keep on doing this kind of talk. I really enjoy it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You know,
Kelechi,
people don't like the truth. People
Kelechi,
don't
my
like truth.
sister. Some of my sisters they are watching us. Kelechi, I'm greeting you.
Oh, oh, they are on my video, right?
Yeah, they are
Which
seeing
one?
us. Everybody is seeing me and you now. They are
You know,
watching
this is my
us.
first time. This is my first time of
I
doing
know.
face like this. I
I
don't
know.
really,
I know.
hmm, I'm so happy. Your wife don't talk much. My sister, do you have anything to contribute?
Nothing, just that I like everything you are saying.
God bless you.
You are
Like
giving
I
good
said,
advice.
the
Yes, you
truth is
said
always
the truth.
bitter.
Of course,
It's
of course. I
always
love
bitter
everything you
because,
said.
yeah, thank you so much, my dear sister. Your husband is there, right? See how both of you
Yes,
can see that there is love in between both of you. And what God has started in both of you life, God will finish it. No enemy will come in
amen,
between both of you. In the mighty name
Amen.
amen,
of Jesus. Because you see, once
amen.
Amen.
we don't like put God first in marriage, there's a problem. That's why I'm always saying that women should have wisdom.
Yeah,
Because you see, this your husband. God, there's you see, men, the way God created a man, they have this ego in them. Your husband cannot be talking to you outside now, then you two are talking to him back. It's disrespecting.
yes.
When you talk like that, some women look at it that, oh, you're not a slave, oh, now is African. You see this mentality of it, and that's what is causing problems. That
Yes.
women nowadays now don't give respect to their husband. You see how stubborn I am. I'm a very stubborn human being. I say it all the time. If
I can
I'm,
see. I can see.
I am. My brother, I am. But you see, if I'm quarreling with somebody now, if my husband is not there, my dear, I turn to tout. But as soon as my husband comes inside and say, "Hey, Chano, shush, don't say anything," you not my mouth will just like, and I'll be looking at the person like, I'll be saying in my mind that God save you because my husband did. Ha! God save you. Do you understand? When you give your husband that respect, people out there, they'll look at you that, oh, she's good though. Oh, she listened to her husband.
Yes.
But when your husband is talking, you are talking, please, who can be the ogre? And you have a daughter. When you are disrespecting your husband, what do you think your daughter will do to her husband? Mommy, when daddy talk, mommy talks back, mommy tell daddy, blah, blah, blah. It's the same thing she will do to her husband.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying now? So,
Yes,
and
yes.
marriage again, when husband and wife, when they understand each other,
Mm.
they compromise one another, there is love there. No matter what, I'm telling you, my dear, no matter what that woman, my brother, and I'm talking to you now, my brother, no matter what your wife said to you, will you raise your hand on her? That's your beautiful daughter that is sleeping now. Will you allow a man to beat her or touch her? Even do her like this. Will you allow that?
The person one die.
You're talking. You're talking. So things like that is the same thing. Like it's the same thing with your wife. You won't allow any man from outside to come and talk to her anyhow. It's just like me now. Sometimes when I'm doing video, when people come and say, "Hi, baby. Hi, Ngozi," you don't address me that way. I be person wife. You don't. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just like your wife there now. Somebody comes. Some people say, "Oh, we live in." I don't do Western. I'm born African Nigerian woman. I'm a real African woman. Even though say I say for Obodo Ibo, I'm a real African woman. Do you understand?
Yes.
You don't. You need to respect your husband. You need to give him his respect. He's your king. That's why I say some women, they take their own pastor like their king, like the Lord, like everything. Then you not neglect your own husband. Man, when enter your house, come carry you, come out, pay your dowry, everything. Then you not neglecting. Then you are not respecting pastor where you just go church. You don't even know what that pastor is doing to his wife. So how do you want that marriage to grow? I asked a question that if you are with your husband now and your father come, who will you serve first when you want serve food?
It's my lovely husband now.
Bless you. Some people say it's the father. It's my father.
No,
How come you serve your father?
it's your husband first.
God bless you.
When you ask that question, area, you saw my comment, right?
Are you telling me? Unless when your husband say, darling, no, serve your daddy first, then you can do that.
Yes, yes.
Do you understand now? So that's why you see somewhere, it's my father, my father, my father. If that kind of father collect that food when your own son-in-law never eats, that is not a good father. A good father will say, no, serve your husband first before me. Do you now understand now?
Yes.
So that's the thing. That's why you see a lot of problems in marriage. Because when wife wants to do competition with the husband, you want to compete with your husband, you cannot compete with your husband. Some people come, they want to preach as if now they know Bible pass you. Don't do this. Somebody came, why did I put, hello, you don't tell me what to do. You're not my husband. Anything I want to do, once my husband say, go ahead, the next person, they don't born you way. Even if my father is alive, my father will not tell me not to. You know, even tell me, say, don't, no way.
It's
I
only
say,
your
Papa,
husband.
you're my father. Yes, you're my father. You're not my husband, though. You're my father. You're my father. You're not my husband. So that is why you see some people when they come, when I'm doing video, if you don't have anything reasonable to say, don't bother. Because me, I'm a kind of person that, you see this month where God give me, there is and bless, there is and curse. I go, what you come up for there? You go. If you don't want to listen to the truth. Do you understand? So that's the thing. Once husband and wife understand each other and you put God first, you see love grows. Love, they grow. But once you understand one another, no third party will come in between both of you. When husband and wife are friends, no third party will come. You know, friends, they're like parties. Ah, babe, what's happening? Guy, what's happening? When they are like that, problem no good day. When husband and wife, you don't take both of you too seriously, there's no problem. There is no problem. Thank you, my people then. How is Malaysia?
Thank you.
Malaysia is fine. We thank God.
Please, you guys look after that pretty girl for me. Oh.
Of course, I will.
She's not lacking anything. She's not lacking anything.
God will bless you.
Amen.
And you too.
Amen, amen, amen. I think there are some people that want to come on because it's my first time. So that's why when people want to come and say, may they talk straight. If you don't have anything reasonable or sensible, don't just bother. But I really, really like, well, you guys, I'm so grateful. So please share, and I'm on YouTube and I'm Instagram, so you can follow me up. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
I want to go to 4 a.m.
Yeah, 4 a.m.
Not for you. That's for my beautiful sister.
No problem. No.
Take care of your husband, though. Take care of him, oh.
Of course, I will. You
know, there are plenty vampires outside.
Yeah. I know.
Bye-bye, yeah.
Bye-bye.
All right. Good night. Thank you. So as I was saying, my people, is terrible. It is terrible, Who is this person? It is. It's funny. Thank you, Mr. Clem. Thank you.
Ma.
You don't have to show your face, but you're seeing my face. You have to show your face.
Ma.
You are seeing my face, so you need to show your own face. You don't want to show your beautiful face.
No, I was on my way. All that while you were
Oh,
doing, I was on my way. I just came home now, I just finished lectures
oh,
and everything. So I was rushing in the cold, everything. I can't really, uh, yeah. So I thought I
okay.
was able to talk without the video. Ma,
Oh,
all what you said it all. That's why I was
thank you.
writing because I was
Thank
so
you.
hesitant. I didn't hesitate to write because I
Mm,
felt like I'm helping you to address some issues,
mm,
and I didn't know if I was going to meet you, so I was rushing
okay.
down. And Ma, you said it all, I think
Yeah.
marriage is more like you're going to school,
That you can
from
never graduate from.
kindergarten.
Mm-hmm.
You can never graduate from,
Yeah.
and it's like marriage has become a business thing, it's like all
Mm-hmm.
contracts and business going,
Telling you.
why for some people is a doctrine. My mom
I'm
and my
telling
dad
you.
married, I must
Mm-hmm.
make babies,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
forgetting that even Mary Magdalene was not even yet married before she
Mm.
even got all what happened to her. Some people
Yeah.
are kind of mixing up everything with the doctrine, parent pressure sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if women are more educated and more,
Yeah.
because of the background, and I
Yeah.
hope things change in the future because it depends
I
on
pray.
the examples one had, how you've grown up and all that. I still have women today who are in their 30s, 30
Mm-hmm.
something, who are
Mm-hmm.
like, oh my God, I'm not married. Oh, I have not made babies. Oh, my age is going. You want to marry. You don't
Mm-hmm.
even have the qualities as a
Oh,
woman that a
bless
man
you.
will see you and say he wants
Uh-huh.
to marry you. Let's
Okay.
forget about education, like as an intellectual part, going to school and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Some,
Mm-hmm.
and they are not even trained. Maybe the year they're supposed to, the years they were supposed to be taking training at home,
Mm.
something happened, they run away from their homes and they end up
Mm-hmm.
on streets, grow up on
Okay.
their own, and hoping to get married when you are totally damaged upstairs, damaged
Oh.
mentally and psychologically. You need
Mm-hmm.
therapy. So you think when you're married, everything will systemize.
Mm.
And it must, I think, I think if today you
Mm.
are with
Mm.
if you're with daddy and everything is
Mm.
going well with you and daddy, I don't really think it's just based only because he is good and everything. I think
Mm.
is you that made it work because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because somebody made you to understand
Yeah.
all these things. You have a background, you have an
Mm-hmm.
example, maybe from your
Mm-hmm.
parent, maybe indirect from an
Mm-hmm.
auntie or from an uncle, all
Mm.
this. Some women think it's just the cooking thing. You cook good and that's all. You're always at home waiting for the man. A man don't even want you to be at home to start
No,
with.
you don't
The
have
man
to be a
even wants
liability
sometimes,
to a man.
yeah,
They don't
the
want
man
it.
even exactly. It's like you're supposed to be even a backup for a man. I made
Yes, of
some
course.
points.
Even if
Yeah,
you,
I'm
sorry, my
valuable.
dear sister, even
Yeah,
if you're not working, do something with this hand that God has given you. Get yourself busy with
yeah,
the hand. Get
yeah,
yourself busy.
yeah. Just like a situation whereby in the Stone Age there was no
Mm,
money, there was
mm,
not all what we had today. Everything
mm-hmm.
is on exchange. I give
Yeah,
you bread, you give me pepper or
that's it.
something or whatever. Not
Mm-hmm.
today, because there's money, some people are like, they become an handicap, whereby abroad here, handicap work.
Mm.
And
I'm telling you, there's no
handicap has
excuse.
skills. Handicap has skills. You
Oh
got
my
legs and hands. So I think it's Ma, I think you're going to address it more in a psychological angle. People
God.
are really damaged.
I'm
People don't
telling you, my
even
dear.
they don't even recognize it that they are damaged. You see some women out there or some men of age, like that video you were talking about. How
Yeah.
can you pour a hot soup in face
On
of
your
your
husband.
man?
I'm telling you. And the funny thing is that
How can you
the
even
girlfriend,
talk
she's
to
still
your
sitting
man?
down there. Oh. She didn't even
How
stand
can
up.
you, how can you even talk to your man in public on a situation
Never.
like that if you can't really bear it? Walk away from that marriage. She even
That's it.
underlined it. I don't know if it's a movie, if it's a social media. I don't know if it's true, but I think it's only a damaged man would be attracted to a woman like that.
That's
That
it. You
man
said it.
too. That man psychologically is damaged. Therapy.
Oh
We
yes.
all need therapy. We
Oh
all need
yes.
therapy. Mom, let me just give you an example. A military man who went in the military at a very teenage age and come out from military, will it be the same when
No
he's on
way.
pension? Will he be okay upstairs?
No way.
It
After
takes a
those
strong
shooting
man
of war,
to be okay
bombing,
after
yeah,
military.
in short, sometimes it's like it's mentally, it's not okay. No
So,
way, man.
so all the drama some of us have gone through, all what is going in the world now, some people are not really mentally prepared for this life. They find themselves in some situation. Imagine a girl who was running because the parents want to give her to a man at the age of 15. And the only what she knew is that they took her all the way from Lagos, take her to village. How can you bring a child to this world, give her all the training, and at 15, you take her to a village, all in the name of he's an intellectual man, he's from a royal family. I'm doing
It's
this
just selling.
because
It's just selling. It's just like the person is selling the daughter out. That's just it.
you sell your daughter just for
Yes.
name because the royal thing is normal. You want a young girl, so you are the choosing one. You didn't even think of the state of that girl, if what she wanted, You can imagine a girl of 15 years, 30 years ago, she was even still playing with dolls. That day she was with her friends after school playing, learning home economics, learning how to play with buttons and Barbies and all that. You now took her to a old man. Okay, this girl now grow up and start acting now at an adult age. She's acting like a child.
You can't blame her.
Nobody know that a childhood has been taken from her. Psychologically, she's damaged. People who don't understand this psychological impact, there are those kind of people that you hear them from their comments. Oh, is she the only one that one happened to? Has she been the only one in that situation? Is she, what has happened to her happened to our grandparents or whatever? That person even commenting such, already that person is also damaged. Is coming from a kind of background, indirectly abused or something. If not, you don't conclude that way. So our nature is like we have love, we have feelings. Mom, some people don't have those feelings no more. The human feeling is no more there. Have you watched abroad, the Western world, when they are so depressed, when they lost their feelings, they put all their love in an object or in a kind of hobby or a kind of hobby, a kind of thing. Like you just see somebody put all his life on sports. Or you see someone just have a habit, auto-destructive attitude, which I mentioned here. Ma'am, can you understand why a woman wants to prostitute for 20 years? 30 years.
You don't understand. You don't even know how, sometimes you don't blame people because you don't even know what they've passed through. You don't even know what they are going through. So you need to sit them down, go closer to them before you start judging or before you start talking. Move closer to that person. Try to know that person. Try to know what happened. But that's why when I'm talking, people say, "Oh, I talk about women, men." A man, you see, men, they are babies. They may have forget that thing. They are babies. I'm telling you, it's the way you treat them, it's the way you handle them. Then that's the way they will handle you.
Man,
if you want to
treat
a man, if you want to treat a man like an ass boy, then you get the results, man. But you treat a man like a king. You want something from a man now. You want to get something
Yeah.
from your husband now. And you're telling him maybe his name is
I heard
sorry?
what you said, ma'am. I've
Okay.
been following you, you know. I was in
God
the
bless you,
in the
my dear
car, I
sister.
was
God bless
coming.
you.
I was in the
God
car, I
bless
was
you.
hearing everything, and I commented, you know. That is why I said psychologically, Mom, do you know there are some men, they are really attracted to such women? And do you know why they are attracted to such women? When I talk about the auto-destructive characters, some of us do carry auto-destructive characters in us that we can never identify it ourselves. We
Until
need,
somebody
like,
else.
for example, now that's why we have therapists, professionals out there, the psychology EPIN. Who is a psychologist? Someone who studies human ways of thinking and behaviors, yeah? So, for example, now tell me why a guy will be attracted to a woman who is damaged, because he himself is damaged somehow.
Oh
He has
yes.
something
Oh yes.
on his. So if a woman, I mean, is not like now, a two perfect person cannot be together.
No.
A two
There's not
perfect
even
person cannot
there's
be
no
together.
perfect person. There's nobody
Okay.
perfect.
Okay, just like two people must be like you can, in some areas you can be compatible, and some
Oh
areas
yes.
you might not be compatible. And it takes a superman, or a superwoman to figure out that these are the areas that are negative. Let me put it apart and grab the positive parts. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just like, you know, some of us are attracted to come abroad. There's a reason. There's a reason. I figure out a lot of things when I was underage. I was teenage when I know something is wrong in my society. Something is wrong, maybe with a black mind. Maybe something happened to me that made me so attracted to the white world, to the Western world, to whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I started seeing white people the first day from magazines, from the you know, the Jehovah Witness, our pamphlets, you know, we Bible studies, you know, you see the paint, the paint everything positive white, everything negative black.
Yeah, that's what
I started. Yeah, you see, this is why it's good sometimes also the cartoons we set for our kids. When we talk about psychological things, you know, something starts from when you are a child, you know.
Oh yes.
The cartoons with the kids. The negative part, you should able as a parent to stay with the child. If that cartoon is going to take 30 minutes, a parent should be able to stay with that child, watch the cartoon together, explain the positive part, you know, and the negative part, you're always there commenting, it's not real, it's a movie. It's
You
not
know,
real. There are some
the thing,
parts,
you
there are
see,
some parts you even cover the baby's eyes. That is why we choose what our kids more watch, yeah?
you see what you brought up now. You know, there was one video I did about parents, especially is mothers that have time for the kids, because fathers, they're out there hustling. Do you understand? And some ladies take it, oh, why is he? Oh, and I look at them, I just started laughing. It's just like my own kids. If my kids are watching something now, and it gets to a part where they are kissing, you see my children, they run away. Yes, they run. I'm telling you, they run. And they just do like this, they run. And there was a day, and I said, why? He said, because, Mom, that's for adults. That's not for kids. So, yeah, so that's why I keep on telling mothers, you should know, just like what you say, we should have time for them. Time. God will help us, my dear sister. God will help us.
Yeah, so it's like you will address more the psychological part, the damaged part of we human, you know. Like, for example, a woman is not married. She's not getting into relationship. Maybe she need a counseling, she need therapy, she needs someone to make her to understand, you know, like this woman who put the woman who acts so hard to this man in public, slap her own man, her husband in public. If you go down deep and look, maybe she's the man in the family.
That's
maybe
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That is we women. So women, they are the problem. They are the problem.
Okay, even though if I'm rich, and it gives me so power to dominate my man, I think you also not have to know when to dominate. If you are dominant, you should be
Yes.
playing a role. When you are outside, you are the woman. You shouldn't play your dominate thing all over, because it means psychologically you are destroyed. You need therapy. For example, ma'am, okay, for example, you see, you have this big business people, businessmen out there controlling, they have 70 people working under them. When they come back home, sometimes such men, they really need hard women. They need a woman who dominates them, but not in public. In public, you play the
No.
wife, you play the sister, you play whatever, secretary or mistress or a pet, because that is the men. Men have their role, women have their role. It's just that
That's
some
it.
people out there, they need therapy to balance themselves, because a broken
therapy.
child from a broken person from a broken background can never give you 100% that positive aspect you want, Okay, that guy now, my bae is a drunkard. When she picked up the guy, maybe the guy was a drunk. I have a lot of them here. I work with women. I'm in the NGO, the social, the welfare.
Where are you? Sorry.
I'm calling from Europe, ma. I get,
Okay. Where in
Yeah.
Europe are you calling from?
Yeah, I'm in Italy,
Okay.
and we hear all sorts of things, let me just use this as an opportunity. They talk about Italy, mafia, Italy. The women there is a choice.
Yes,
to be
of
an
course.
ignorant is a choice. So be in trafficking or whatever, it might be a
It's your
bad luck.
choice.
And it might be a bad luck, run into the wrong people, or even their parents, sponsor them, and they get here. It's also a choice. I'm using this to talk. We are in Europe. When you come in here, you can go to the police. You can say, hey,
Yes, of
I'm a
course.
subject of trafficking. Hey, I'm subject of bad people. Whatever. You don't know the language. You don't speak. But if you see a police anywhere, you watch movies. When you have problem, who do you go to? To the cop. You go to the police.
Oh, yes.
Even they've done you, the problem right now I'm dealing with here with the most foreigners, especially African women from Nigeria, have this
yes, of
issue
course, it's
going
Nigeria.
with voodoo. They do me voodoo. My parents, they're going to kill my parents. This thing really had big impacts.
My dear, God
It has a big impact in them, They believe so much in in this thing, So it's like if you come into Europe, as far you cross a sea to come to I'm using this as an opportunity, anybody who passes the sea to come in here. No, seems the guys, they believe so much in the voodoo thing and juju, whatever they call it, black magic. If you have crossed a sea to go to a place, is that magic still effective? Is that juju still effective? When you pass the old drama, rape, tortured, threatened, even risk and die in the river, is that juju impact still going to have effect in you when you were being deceived?
The thing is that this one that you brought up now, my sister, it will be another topic, because this is a very powerful topic that we all need to really to address.
Mom, you have to address this.
We really need to address it, because this.
Yeah, you have to address it, even though it is powerful. As far I've been deceived. Now, a dollar, when you change a dollar in Nigerian currency, it's no more a dollar. If you change it to Chinese currency, it's no more a dollar.
Yes.
So if you've been deceived and caught yourself in trafficking on everything, I don't think that thing is going to be effective anymore.
Mm-mm.
And whatever it is, you know, you can address all these parts. For me, a woman not respecting her husband, you know, I mean, kind of like you slap your man in public, or a guy beats a wife in public, a guy who molests the woman. Every one of us need a psychological support.
I'm telling you, because the brain is out of service.
It takes a superwoman. It takes a superwoman. It takes a superman to manage a marital contract. Marriage is a contract. Any contract you cannot carry, don't even sign it. Because a woman's supposed to be a backup for men. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Why did they always say in every successful man there's a woman behind?
There's a woman there.
Yeah.
Oh,
even
yes.
though if you are the woman who has the money, there must be something in that man that you wanted, that you attracted to.
Yes.
Either that
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, yes,
you're learning something. Yeah, you're learning something from that man.
Yes, sister. Is that not what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When people say, that means that she's a slave. What do you mean by slave? You respecting your husband. Slave? It's funny.
Fine. I supposed to respect myself first. If I have respect for myself,
oh yes,
then I respect every human being. Even a 6-year-old child, I have to respect that child.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Because self-respect, then you get back respect. It's reciprocal.
Yes. Oh yes.
So
my if you are, it was because there's some other people that want to come up, so I just have to because I'm watching that. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma.
Bye. Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, please come on because I will sign out soon. Is he hiding or is not? Okay, since it's not coming up. All right, who is there? I just finished talking to her now. Okay. Oh yes, I can use the video now. Yeah. Because before I didn't really understand it, Susan. I didn't really understand it, but now I do. Oh yeah. It's nice. Well, we should because there are some other people that wants to, so if we're talking, we should talk straight to the point, hit it, and so that other people too can come up. This one is not coming up. Yeah. Yeah. It's funny, right, Susan? It is. Mr. Obina, your video is not coming up, so I don't know what's happening because I'll soon come off quickly. All right, guys. It was really nice, talking with you all today. So please follow me on my YouTube, and I'm going to put my YouTube channel. And please follow me on my Instagram, NGDP20. Susan, stop laughing at me or take your time. Okay. Okay, Susan, you are the...
My lady, sorry.
Stop laughing at me. Just take your time. I'll give you warning. What's that?
Don't come and beat
Where is that your face? Why are you hiding your face? If you know you're not going to show your face, I'm going to hop this thing.
No.
What's that?
You should understand. You know.
I'm not understanding nothing. I will take it off, oh.
Please.
You need to show your face. You cannot come online, you don't show your face. People need to see your face because you show your face in other people's video.
Mama is somehow I'm eating pepper rice.
You show your face in other people's video. So if you can't show your face here, I'm going to take it off. People need to see your face. People need to see your face. Because if you don't bring up your face,
okay,
then I'm going to close
it. This one is stressful.
Whether makeup day or no makeup no day on.
No, makeup.
Fine babe, now fine babe.
I'm eating.
So I have to tell you.
Thank you, darling. I'm eating pepper rice.
You, Obinna, that you're asking that Susan, where's your face? Did you bring your face out, Mr. Obinna?
Oh.
Mr. Obinna, did you bring your face out? Oh, you see? It's only to type. When they come the face out, now you people cannot bring out the face. Love to you too, Charlotte Paul. Susan, hey, what up?
I'm eating pepper rice. Now you drag my face out now.
Come on, go and sleep. Which face did they drag out? Which face? Don't I see your face in all that this thing?
I know, but you called
the topic was about marriage.
I'm not joking. Look, I'm eating pepper rice.
Hey, if you're eating rice, you better be thanking God that you're eating rice. Some people, they are looking for food now in the bin. Yeah, they're hiding.
Actually, the pepper is too much, so I never wanted to show. I just wanted to
Who cooked the food? Are you not the one that cooked the food?
Yeah. I needed pepper.
So you don't know where you're putting the pepper.
But you know the weather.
Shop it like that because if you waste that food, it's a big sin.
I'm not.
So shop that food like that.
I made it. I needed the pepper, but now it's too much. I don't want it. With this cold weather,
you have to shop it. Go and carry gallon of water. Go and carry gallon of water and put close to you because you must not waste that food. A gallon, 2 liters. Put that one near you. That food you go chop and finish.
It's finished. Look at it. And I have another one.
Oh, yeah. What do you want to say? Which other? Good for you. I'm going to let you sleep well because you can't peace where you go peace.
You don't like me at all. Nah.
Susan, if you come and be laughing, Susan, let other people enter because they're not coming to be laughing. In short, I don't have your time now, Susan. I will talk to you tomorrow because, in short, I'm very angry with you. You know, with me, I say my own.
Okay, my lady, but first, before you go there and, plaster, now, let me just say this one first. My lady, the way you are attacking us,
I don't go attack. You know me. Susan, me and you don't talk for phone for almost like 2 hours.
I know, but still, it's true.
You see, are doing God bless you. You see what they are saying now? That you should talk quick. Time is going.
Hey, Chineke.
Don't mind Susan. That trouble she define. And I don't go give her the trouble for here. She know me very well. I'll give her the trouble later.
My lady, talk to our men. Let them learn how.
Did you see the way I was talking to Susan? That is what I'm saying now. How do you see? Let me tell you, Susan. You know me, I say my own.
To be complicated, and it's not.
Susan, you know me, I say my own straight. You know me very well. I'm this kind of person. Sometimes you say our men should be faithful. Yes, we know. See, sometimes again, it's still some women. When man they knock door, the man is knocking door, I'm tired. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm having a headache. Oh my God. Oh. What do you want that man to do? See, we should say the truth to each other. What do you want that man to do?
There are ladies who are trying so hard. Oh, hey, Chineke, you will never understand.
Okay, fine. That you see, my dear, that is why I said it again. When I say it in the man's this thing, then I say it on women too. There are some men too. When it comes to the time, leave me, blah. Okay, Mr. Man, bros, uncle, brother, what do you want that woman to do when the woman go out? So it's vice versa. That's what I'm saying.
No,
I'm not saying that.
But when it's always women. In fact, I won't buy you your.
Yes, because now we women, now we get problem. Even you get friend, woman friend, now problem. You get friends as a woman, now still problem. Do you understand? Who cause problem for this world? Not the woman.
Go to work, come back, go and pick up the children, and come back.
See,
yet it's always a problem. Oh my God.
See, Susan, we're in the same now. You know, when you get me, I get 3. So when they talk, I bet no just talk too much. I will close you because in short, you don't have anything to say here. When you're talking, I just want you get me. I have 3. I do all together. That is why God made we women, a software.
To give us
the software. You see all these things that we are doing. A man cannot do it.
My lady, you
said a man cannot do it.
And when you want to ask your man something, you need to praise him. You know, pet him.
You need to praise the man if you want to see.
Hello, my lady, I know. The thing is, what happened to we women? They don't praise us. So I know you're looking at me with my
Susan. You see, Susan, I like to say, Susan, to say, live near me now. I go kick motor, they come your place. Make her pull you. Because what I'm saying now, if I say you hear me,
I will give you
you're not hearing me, Susan. That is why I said that. When a man praise a woman, woman too go praise the man. It's vice versa. You understand what they talk?
Yeah.
The 2 parties need to praise one another. Susan, come on for phone for me.
They're not.
Susan, close yourself before I close you. Make other people enter.
Let me get it.
Susan, come on for make somebody enter. Did you guys see what Susan did? No, you can go back. You guys don't mind Susan, though. She's always coming to look for trouble. Don't mind her. Yeah. My people, I get on a time today. So who is coming up? If it's not working, then who is this? Well done, Susan. Well done. Oh yes. God will help us, my dear sister. God will just help us. God will help us. Okay. God will help us. If I'm adding you and it's not connecting, I'll need. Susan, I know. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Don't mind that. Don't mind Susan. Oh my God. Susan, make sure that you go and finish that rice, so. Oh my God. Oh yeah, so you guys have a Nice weekend. Please, husband, try to show love to your wife, and wife too, same thing. Show love to your husband. You guys try to understand one another, and in everything you do, just put God. God. People are still coming. The topic is about marriage. Okay, Susan. It's about marriage. Oh. Understanding one another. When you guys call to say had me, if I had you guys, you're not coming up. Are you scared of showing your faces or what? Okay, David, please just on Messenger will be better. Messenger is good. I can add you on my Messenger. We'll call and talk more there. Okay, guys, please share my video. Please share. No, him. Okay. Because I was about, oh, sweetie, you're just coming in now. Irene, you're just coming in now. Imagine.
Ma, Ma, we don't have much time no more. What?
Yeah, the thing is that, you know, because my kids. You wanted to say something. Yeah, you can say.
No much time. No much time.
No.
You know, it's like, yeah, it's like, okay, you were trying to say you got 3 kids and Susan got 1.
Don't mind that.
Ma, you have to address issues also why we also have many problems in the marriage thing, you know. Like you said, some people think marriage is for babies or small kids doing, you know. Yeah. You know, some of us are lack of parental love, and we're looking for that parental love because you can never find a parental love in a guy of 30 years old. If you are lack of parental love, sometimes you might run into an elderly man who kind of give you that attention, like taking you like a daughter, you know, and that, you know, that thing might not become a relationship, and you now fell in love, and you now get married to an old man that cannot even satisfy your need, you know. A man who is not ready to go shopping with you, he's not ready to go massage salon with you, he's not even want to go out there with you, just want to be indoors, then you're going to be miserable. So, you know, all these things you have to address, Ma. Some people out there are looking to be adopted by their husband. They are looking for father love, and they want it from a husband. I said it takes a superwoman to manage a marital home and all that thing, you know, relationship, you know, because woman sometimes become the mother. A man who left his parents' house at the age of 20, and when he gets married, sometimes he wants to be treated like a baby, as you said. Sometimes he wants you to play the role of a teacher, or the role of a mistress, or the role of a girlfriend. It takes a superwoman, just like you, Mom. You're a superwoman. You got 3 babies and all that. You still create that time to come and talk here. You create that time to come and talk here. So it takes you know, some people, they are just totally damaged. And they cannot fix that part, you know. Every one of us had we had our own wounds, you know, on healing wounds, and that on healing wounds, no one can heal that wounds for you. No one. It stays there forever. So some people kind of mix up the whole thing, thinking when they get married, make babies, everything gonna be fine.
No way.
So that's why we need therapists. You know, if you got therapy friend, you get professional friends, you got more tips, you come online together to tackle this issue, you know, because every day in the radio, they talk about, imagine in the TV, they show how to use the baby wiper. You're showing me a publicity of baby wiper instead of talk about more things that will help the society. So these are the things, you know, thank God. Thank God we have the social media now to do all these things, you know. So maybe you can address this better, you know. You can address this better. So
the thing, thank you so much, my dear sister. The thing is that if you want love, how many love have you shown first? If you that you're looking for love, how many you yourself? How many you yourself you've shown? You know, sometimes when I talk, when you see people talk, oh, what I'm doing, oh, this or that. And when you look at it, maybe they only have, that's what I have to say to Susan. They only have one. I have a friend like that. She's always like, when she call me or I call her, we're talking, screaming. Ah! I said, what is it? It's her daughter. I said, why are you screaming? You only just have one. I have three. Are you screaming?
Mom.
You know, you have just like what you said. The woman just has to be like a superwoman.
Some women are not really ready. Some women are not ready. They find themselves. How can you be a boyfriend, out of a sudden you get pregnant, and later the pregnancy was not able to tamper with? So you have to carry a pregnancy when you are not even ready. So sometimes some women are really adult in, you know, they're adult, but inside their babies.
Yes, of course.
You know. Have you not seen some people, they've got married 3 times, 4 times, break up, just like in a relationship.
A lot.
They always have break up, because there's something that is not right.
It's not right.
It's not like, it's not like the therapist or the psychology can really heal you, but it can make you to discover the problem and try to deal with it, you know, and try to manage, because you can't beat your husband always on the street, bull on your husband on the street, talk to your husband like a rubbish man in front of people.
And you
diminish this
respect. No way, man.
So you're diminishing the man. You make the man feel small, and one day this man go crazy and take a gun and shooting everybody. Nobody knows why.
Yeah.
So this is it, because some people are really broken from their own mother who brought them to this world. Then they go get a wrong woman. They got a wrong woman, and the wrong woman now got that same attitude of their mother.
And the life just becomes, you know, in short, something else destroyed, miserable, everything.
Don't know how to ask for help. The man don't know how to ask for help. He start drinking. He start smoking. He start using drugs. He start abusing women about, or putting his anger on anything around him. So, you know, these are the things we have to, kind of treat.
We have to talk about that and address it. It was really nice,
just like me,
my dear sister.
Just like me now, Mom, I cannot go with a boy of 20 or a boy of 30, but people say, but you're young. You should go with a young guy. But I'm more attracted to elderly people from 40 up. I don't know why.
Everyone has got different tastes. Everyone has got different tastes.
I don't know why.
It's just as simple as that.
But I don't know why. But now I know why. I know why, because I'm attracted. Because elderly man is a matured person. He got some certain experience, and he can correct me. I can learn from him.
Yeah, and again, he understand you. They understand you. But a younger guy can, like, any little thing, you just see him like behaving like a baby. And there's still some young guys that they behave like an old man.
Because
there's still some old men that they behave like babies.
Yes, that's the psychological thing I'm saying now. It's very easy that a woman who had a disorder, a woman who has such disorder, like coming from a broken home or being like they stole her childhood from her. When she grow up, she's going to behave like a baby, because her childhood was not really consumed when she was child. She didn't have that experience. So growing up, she act like a kid, and younger guys will be attracted to her because she's acting like young, you know?
Yeah.
So it's normal. It's just that we also got problems out there. Most African countries, especially Nigerian people, got problem with age. They want, oh, this old woman going with a younger guy, what she's doing with a younger guy, and nobody knows what is under that. She don't even feel her age. She don't feel it.
Just a number.
She's like, maybe she was giving out. Yeah, she was giving out when she was 15, 20.
The thing
babies,
This thing is
this is what they don't know. This is what they don't know. And you can imagine a girl at the age of 6, she's already mother, taking care of her junior one's brothers. When she grew up, she started acting like an old woman. Believe me.
It's crazy.
Because she got an abuse. She was used to take care of kids, slave, right from baby.
The thing is that, especially we African mothers, they look at it that, oh, I've brought into this world though. When you get to some certain age, then you have to look after your younger ones.
Yeah.
Why? You should be the one to look after them. You're the parents.
So we cannot do much. We just have to.
That will be, my dear sister, that will be another.
We just have to keep on talking about.
That will be another topic that we all need to address on that. I will need to, like, there's another person coming up. So let me answer quick so I can sign out.
Can you
Sorry, come again. You said what?
Yeah. Okay, then. Okay, you can call me later. You can call me later. No problem. It's okay.
All right, love. All right, love. Thank you so much, love. Thanks. Oh, Jessica, thank you. Thanks, Jessica. Susan, go and sleep. Oh, Jassy Ikeng. Oh. Oh my God. Oh Lord. All right. Love you too. Love you too. Is it Ikang? Let me just cut it short. Ikang, love you too. Becky, the topic is about marriage. Marriage, yeah. It's marriage. We've been online now. Is it like I have to sign up now? So please, my people, share this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which I'm going to put up there. And please follow me on my Instagram page, NGDP20. People are still coming. Oh gosh. Love you all. Thank you. So good night. Be good. Be kind. Love God. Bye.